Hi everybody, today I'm here to do the Know Your Needleworker tag. It was started by Nicole from whimsydaisical. I couldn't actually find the questions on Nicole's tag, I couldn't find her tag, so I got the questions from Stitching May and also from Chelsea. Number one is, where do you live? I live in Adelaide, South Australia. It's really lovely place. We live about 15 minutes drive away from the city. I've always lived in the city, but my dream would be to actually live in the country one day. I'd like nothing more than just to bake all day and cross stitch, and I'd be in my own perfect little world. But I've always lived in the city, and that's the way it is for me right now. Number two, what do you do for a living? Well, my husband and I are small business owners. A few years ago we bought an manufacturing engineering business, and we manufacture spa pump covers and brackets made out of sheet metal. And last year we bought an additional business called Aussie Swings, and we make children's swings from recycled tyres. So, you know, the old-fashioned tyre swings that hang from a tree. So my husband mainly runs the swing side of the business, and I run the engineering side. So it's just the two of us. We don't hire anybody. It's just two small family businesses, and yeah, it's really great. Number three, what are your favourite hobbies other than cross stitch? What are your three favourite hobbies other than cross stitch? My main hobby other than cross stitch is entering competitions. I have been entering competitions for well over 10 years now, and I've been very fortunate. I've actually won 3 overseas holidays, completely paid for. Some of them even included spending money, which is awesome. And I've won several interstate holidays as well. But as well as that, movie tickets and cameras and all sorts of prizes. I have been extremely lucky and very fortunate. However, it is a time-consuming hobby, and lately I've been having to make a conscious choice of whether to enter the competitions or do my cross-stitching. And cross-stitching has won over in the last few months. So the postie hasn't been bringing me many prizes lately, but that's okay. I'm really happy with my cross-stitching, and it's going to stay like that for a little while. My other favourite hobby would have to be jigsaw puzzles. I have been doing jigsaws since as long as I can remember. I've always loved them. I just find them another way to use my creativity. And my third would be probably crossword puzzles. Somewhere between crossword puzzles and reading. There'd be an equal balance there, but I enjoy things that make me think. Funnily enough, I used to really love doing crossword puzzles just before going to bed. For some reason, that's when I felt that I found them easier to fill out. A bit weird, but that's me. Number 4, do you have any children? I have 2 children and a stepchild. So my children are, my youngest is 15, his name's Ryan, and my oldest is 17, and her name's Lauren. And my stepson, who's 29, his name's Julian, and he's actually getting married next year, which is really exciting. So yes, I have 3 children, all up, 2 that are my own. Number 5, do you have any pets? And Chelsea went on to say why they're named their particular name. So at the moment we have 2 cats. One is in here about to pounce on me. Oldest cat is Smokey, and he's a blue Russian cross, and he's about 13 years old. We saved him from the RSPCA. He was a little kitten at the time, and we feel very fortunate to have him in our lives. He's absolutely gorgeous cat. Was always an outdoor cat until he got hit by a bus one day and spent a couple of days in hospital, and we nearly lost him. So from that point on, we decided that he was to become an indoor cat, which he hates. He wants to go outside and roll in the dirt and play in the rain, all the things that he loved, but we love him too much and we don't want to lose him. So he's an indoor cat, and he's getting a bit old now and can't keep up with our younger cat. Oh, sorry, his name's Smokey, by the way, because he's grey, obviously blue Russian cross. He's a smoky colour, so nothing smart about his name, but anyway. And our youngest cat, her name is Angel, and she'll be 2 in December. We saved her from the vet surgery. She was, they had a small litter of kittens dropped off to them, left on their doorstep, I believe, and we saved her. She's a tortoiseshell, and we named her Angel because we found out, obviously the vet didn't know the kitten's exact date of birth, so they estimated it to be 13th of December, which was my dad's birthday, and my dad has passed away. And when we found out that that was her birthday, that they shared the same day, we decided to call her Angel, after him. Like, he's our angel watching over us. Unfortunately, she doesn't really live up to her name. She's a bit more of a devil. She's a little rat bag. She gets into everything, especially straws. She gets into the straws in my pantry, and she runs around the house with a straw in her mouth, and she's really quite funny. I need to do some videos of her. But as naughty as she is, she gives us lots of enjoyment. So yeah, that's it. Just two cats for us right now. Number 6, what is your favourite movie? I'm a big kid and I love Wizard of Oz. I've watched it, I can't remember how many times, but there's something about that movie. I love it. I love all the songs and love the storyline. Yeah, it's just my favourite movie. And I have a few items of memorabilia, and I even have a Heaven and Earth Designs cross-stitch pattern for Wizard of Oz, which I hope to get done one day. Number 7, what is your favourite TV show? I try not to get hooked on TV shows, because then if you miss 1 or 2 episodes, then it's really tough to catch up on some of them. But I do love The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, so they'd be my 2 favourites. I've had a few Aussie TV series that I've watched over the years, but again, I tend to miss a couple of episodes and then I sort of give up on it, so I'll stick with those 2. Number 8, what is your favourite music? I like pop music, top 40. In particular, my favourite artist would be Pink, Rihanna, Sam Smith, Passenger, Ed Sheeran, all those types. I love going to concerts with my daughter, and it's really handy that we enjoy the same music. Number 9, what is your favourite book? That one's tough. I'm a big horror movie fan, so when I saw this question, the first book that came to my mind was Christine, the car that was possessed. That was probably the first horror book that I'd ever read, and probably started my love affair with horror films. That I really didn't enjoy the movie that much. I thought the movie was pretty crappy. The book's always better than the movies, I find. But that was a brilliant book, and I still have a copy of it in my house. It's really tattered and well read, but yeah, that would be my favourite book. Number 10, what one word describes you best? That's tough. I tend to get a couple of the same comments from people. People say that I'm bubbly, and then a lot of people say that I'm organised. And if I had to describe myself, I'd probably say organised, because I like things to be a certain way. I have a million reminders that go off on my phone every day to remind me to do things. I like things to be sorted a certain way. So when things are organised in my life, then I'm truly happy, and then my bubbly side comes out. So I think organised would probably be the first word that would describe me. But it doesn't mean I'm always organised though. I have plenty of times that I'm not organised, and then I'm stressed and just not the best person to be around. So yeah, that's me. And sorry, I think I might have got the last two questions in the wrong order, but the next question I have is, who inspired you to make YouTube videos? When I first looked on YouTube for cross-stitch videos, it was quite a few years ago, and the only videos I could find were tutorial videos on how to cross-stitch, and I already knew all that, so I really didn't bother searching anymore. And I made a friend on Facebook. Her name's Cher Warner, which I know a lot of you already know, and she made a couple of videos, and she introduced the actual whole Flosstube scenario to me, and it's taken off from there, and I just cannot believe how many people are on YouTube doing cross-stitch videos. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great way for us to share a hobby with each other and inspire each other. So I'm very grateful for Cher for introducing that to me. Okay, and Chelsea actually added an extra question, and her question was, what is your all-time favourite snack to snack on? I'm naughty. My favourite things to snack on would be chocolate chip biscuits or ice cream. The problem is I'm not supposed to have either of those because I'm dairy intolerant. So I do occasionally. I have these tablets that I take, and it sort of takes away some of the reaction, but not fully. So I tend to be good for most of the time, and then I'll give in and enjoy my snack. I found one way to get around it is I actually do make my own biscuits, and I actually I freeze the dough and I keep it in the freezer, so that when I feel like a biscuit snack, then I just cut a few slices off, pop them in the oven, and I've got nice fresh baked biscuits all the time. Just handy, because I can't have fresh biscuits in the house because they don't last. They mysteriously go missing from my pantry, and no one knows who takes them. Surprise, surprise. So yes, that's it. That's all there is about me. Now, this is obviously my first tag that I have done. I know there's quite a few other tags out there, so I don't know whether you would like me to do all the previous tags. I have quite a few videos that I need to do, including my whips and my finishes. The finishes one's probably going to be a long one because I have a lot of finishes. So maybe let me know if in the comments down below if you'd like me to do the other tags, and I'd be more than happy to do them. Maybe I can do them backwards from here, or start again from the beginning. I'm not sure, so just let me know. Anyway, thank you, Nicole, for starting this tag. It's been fun doing it and learning a bit about everyone, and thank you all for watching. Bye.